Today we're going to be talking about proving triangles being congruent through construction. So now, first to now question is this. I have given you three line segments, and can you construct a triangle with these three given line segments? All right. The first, I'm going to give you time to do it a little bit. You can draw any three line segment that seems to be okay for you to draw a triangle about, and we'll do that very soon together. One thing that which you can use is a straight edge. I have a ruler, but I'm not going to be using the ruler function of the ruler, measuring function of the ruler. I'm just going to use this one as a straight edge and a compass. All right. Now, then what I'm going to do is this. First, in order for us to do this one, I'm just going to be using the red ink. First, I can draw a line segment that seems to be longer than what's given here. Then next, what I'm going to do is this. I will use the first compass and measure the length through the spread of the using the spread of the compass. So as I mark that, I know that that is the length of the first line segment. I go right here and use the length. All right, so my first line segment is about this much long, and for the second one, I'm going to come closer. All right, so about right here. Okay, so I am going to put that side around here. I don't know which, or I don't know where the vertex will be on, but it's going to be along this line. Now, thirdly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the third side here. All right, so by copying the line segment, you can realize that there must be the intersection, meaning that should be the vertex of our third point. So we have, okay, there it goes. So we just formed a triangle using these three line segments. Now, this was a practice for us to do the next one. Next one is, in fact, we're going to try to copy a triangle. As you can see here, I'm going to ask you to draw a triangle first on your paper. And the task is, can you somehow construct a congruent triangle to the given triangle? Once again, what we'll be using is a compass and a ruler. Now, but the strategy is just like what we have done earlier. I want you to copy the three line segment from this triangle, which you can do quite easily by copying the line segment and then apply that onto the your new construction. So, how would you do it? Okay, that's right. First, we can draw a line segment. And then what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to copy the length of the first side right over here. And I'm going to copy onto our drawing. So I just measure the base of the triangle. Now, next, I'd like to measure another side. All right, so that will be the length of the second line segment. Okay, it should be around there somewhere. A third line segment would have been. Oh, actually, it's going to be about the same line. All right. Okay. And draw the line segment here, the third arc. And as when we connect the beginning of the line segment to the intersection, then we get the second side and do the same with the other part. Now then we should have the triangle. How would you check it? In fact, since I have a smart board, what I can do is this. I can copy another triangle and then try to cover it right over here. And as you can see, we have constructed a triangle, basically congruent to the given one. How about that? All right, so since in this case we copy the triangle or show that two triangles are congruent by copying three sides, this is called in fact SSS postulate, meaning when three sides are congruent in a triangle, then we get to realize that those two triangles must be congruent. All right, then let us move on to the next. Next we have here, basically I gave you the same kind of triangle, but in this case, what I want you to do is this. Can you somehow copy two sides, maybe this side and this side, and then angle between them? How about this? You see, it's no longer three sides, but two sides and an angle in between. So how would you do it? Let me give you some time first, and then we'll work on it together very soon. All right. So just like before, what we like to do is we're going to be looking at a compass and a ruler or straight edge. Now, first, maybe I'll do it with green. I will draw a line segment. Make sure it's definitely longer than the other one. So our first line segment can be easily measured. So I'm going to go from here, go all the way out, and I realize that that is the length of our first line segment. All right. Now, but second side, it would be quite difficult for us to know how much I should raise the second line up. But in order for us to do that, what we like to do is we have to copy the angle. So I'm going to bring it a bit closer. All right, so first I'm going to make an arc. Oops. And copy an arc. Now, after that, what we can do is we can measure the spread. Right over here, measure the spread of the angle. Then connect the intersection with the second line segment. All right, now, but we don't know how long the second line segment would have been, second side of the triangle. So what we like to do is maybe we can measure how long the second line segment is by a compass, and then there it goes. Now, using that, what we can do is, all we have to do is simply connect this intersection and this one. Okay, there it goes. So let's see if those two triangles match approximately, at least. Want it? How about that? You see, the triangle which we are able to, triangle which we are looking at, has been copied exactly, and hence the second triangle becomes a congruent to the first one. And in this case, as you guys can see, we have used two sides, S and S, but the angle between them was also used. So this is called SA as postulate of the congruence of the triangle. All right, now we have just one more. So far we use the two sides and an angle in between, or three sides. Now our next one is, how about what if we were to use one side right over here and two angles? All right, so let's try to go for that. So just like before, we like to use compass and a ruler, or straight edge for that matter. And then this time let's try to use maybe, how about blue? First draw a line segment just like before. And then we are measuring how long the base is. All right. So this must be the length of the base of the triangle. Now I'm going to bring it down a little bit and try to measure the spread. So first part will be drawn over here, and let's measure the spread. All right. All right, so we can draw one side, as you can see. Let me try to do the last one so I can a little bit more. Okay, and then we're going to copy the other angle, just like what we have done earlier. First, copy an arc, and then measure the spread. Okay, so there it goes for the second. Okay, so let's see if we copy the triangle correctly. So here we have on it, and move it over. Oops, I guess we might have made a small silly measuring mistake. It's a little bit, it should have been shorter. All right, so if that second line that we have drawn was a little bit rotated in this way, then it would have been correct. But given that these two triangles would have been congruent, so as you can see here, we use the two angles and the side in between, so we call this one as angle, side, angle, postulate. when two angles and a side in between them are congruent in between those two triangles, those triangles must be also congruent. All right. I'll see you next time. Have a nice day.